Good morning. It was hard for me to believe this story, but apparently it's true. It's about Coca-Cola. They had employees doing this online seminar. It was called Confronting Racism. And what was it about? It was about whiteness. It's so easy for these people, isn't it? These woke people. Yeah. Let's just call it whiteness. That's good. If I was lazier, I would probably be one of them. You don't have to think. You just go with the stream. You see? So, these people working for Coca-Cola, they were taught this about whiteness. What does it mean, whiteness? What does it mean to be less white? Yeah, it's so stupid. Anyway, this is what it means. It means to be less oppressive, less arrogant, less certain. I feel like they are talking about me now. Yeah. Less defensive, less ignorant, be more humble. To be less white means to be more humble. So you know, it means to listen and to believe. Wow. You know, maybe Coca-Cola, they have realized this was not such a good idea. Because now they say they had nothing to do with it. No. Well, there's a lot of white people drinking their products. Yeah, I bet you. You know, white kids. This will not be good for business. If I drank the Coca-Cola products, I would stop. I don't drink them. I think they are terrible. Terrible product. Yeah. This story is from Sweden. You know, they are starting to give the shot to people now. It's sort of picking up slowly. And now they decided to give priority to these areas where there's more migrants. Yeah. Was this agency decided this to consider so-called socio-economic factors as a basis for the order of priority. And this rule would apply to the whole country. Right. And I think they want to be nice. Yeah. It's like a friendly gesture. Now, we will take care of you first. Right? We are nice to you now. You know, but if I was living in one of these areas, I would be suspicious. Why are they giving it to us first? Is this a test? Do they want to see what happens? Yeah. Yeah, I would. And of course I wouldn't take the shot. Yeah. I wouldn't take it anyway, so. But yeah, I would be suspicious. Then I was listening to Boris Johnson and Fauci. Fauci, you know, this guy in the United States, he said that the Americans might need to wear masks until some time next year. Wow. You know, I don't think it's about health at all. Actually, I'm sure it's not. If you ask me, this mask doesn't work. It makes it worse. First of all, you don't get enough oxygen to your brain. Well, that's not a good thing. And then you have these bacteria colonies building up in the mask, and it ruins your skin. And you look like an idiot, of course, when you wear the mask. I don't think it's about health. This is what I believe. It's like riding in a horse, you see? You have this wild horse and you want to be able to ride it. First you need the horse to accept a blanket. Yeah. So you put a blanket on the horse, and when the horse finally accepts the blanket, then you can put a saddle on him, and then eventually you can ride him. Yeah. I think this is what the mask is. They want to have people accept something on them. Yeah. The mask is a blanket so that they can ride them. They can ride these people. Yeah. That's what I believe. That's a conspiracy theory, isn't it? Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't trust these people, you see. I know that, they talk about a second wave, but this is what I heard. The number of people who die is the same. And this kind of information makes me very suspicious. Yeah. I don't trust them. And I think they know it, you see. So when this guy Fauci talks about wearing a mask for another year, I just don't trust them. I think they are up to something. All right, and then finally, Boris Johnson. You know, in the UK, they have been giving the shot to people, lots of people. They have been very good at this. And then maybe you would expect the society to reopen, right? And they are now talking about reopening society. Now, will they? That's a very fair question, I think. Pubs, for instance, pubs have been closed. And now they say, well, we can reopen the pubs in May. You understand? That's a lot of days without pubs. And I know the English, they love the pubs. Yeah. You know, I actually worked at a pub once. I was 18 years old. And this was south of London. It was fantastic. I worked there for 7 weeks, I think. Yeah. Amazing stuff. I remember this guy, this very old guy. He came into the pub every day. And sometimes he brought his wife. Yeah. And they were arguing a lot. But sometimes he was alone. Most of the time he was alone. Very old guy. And he told me stories from the war. Yeah. Fantastic. I loved it. I suppose he was like 70, 75 years old. Yeah. Yeah, great atmosphere in these pubs. And I'm not surprised that they closed them down. No. People shouldn't enjoy themselves, should they? All right. Be good.